To be or not to bop? That is the question. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the very, very first numero uno episode of To Be or Not to Bop. Where's that title from? If you know, you know. All right, so I'm Bruce Harris, trumpet player, band leader, lifelong student of music, especially the music we call jazz or Black American music. Bam. You might also know me from Emmett's Place, you know, After You've Gone, the video. I've been blessed to share the stage with so many great jazz musicians all around the world, all the clubs in New York. I'm a New York native, so I've been here for a long time and I've got to play with so many greats. First and foremost, I love music and I love to listen to records. So that's what we're here for. We're gonna listen to records and I'm gonna share it with you. We're gonna talk about it. So this show is my way of digging deeper into the records, the artists, and all the stories in jazz and how it connects to all music across the African diaspora. So we're gonna talk about some unsung heroes, some overlooked records, the ones that are most important to me and that I think should be important to you. We're gonna give these records some more light. So let's get into it. All right, so for this first episode, we're gonna get into this record right here, Duke Pearson's Prairie Dog. Now, to me, this is one of the greatest jazz records of all time. But not many people know about this one. Recorded in 1966. Let's give you a little taste of it. So if you've been tired of listening to Take 5, I think this is a more funkier type of song. It's not Duke Pearson's arrangement of Take 5, but I think it was his take on Take 5. Kind of a more soulful version. This is called The Fakir. You hear why I say it? All right, for all the jazz nerds out there, I know y'all already counting to see what time signature it's in. I'm not doing that. Y'all can do that. Y'all can put it in the comments. Now, if you were hanging in my office here, in my little den, when we listen to records, we're gonna be quiet. But we ain't gonna do that on this show, because I can't do that. I would love to just put this record on and just play it for you, but we gotta talk about it a little bit. There's a lot to figure out here. All right. All right, so let's talk about the musicians on this record. Of course, we got Duke Pearson, Harold Vick on the soprano saxophone and tenor saxophone, James Jimmy Spalding on the flute, Bob Cranshaw on the bass, and Mickey Roker on drums. Wow. Now it's funny, on the record here it says, on this particular song there's no bass. Do you hear bass? I think I've always heard a bass. All right, well, who's on bass on this record? None other than the great Bob Cranshaw. All right. Now, for a jazz musician, immediately you have all the greats on this record. It's super hip. One of the reasons I picked this record, I think even if you're not into jazz, there's so much here. There's so much gold in this. This record is a mood. As we go through the tracks, you're gonna notice that every song will kind of take you to a different place. It has a different feeling to it per each song. Very easy to listen to, very easy to just kind of have on in the background while you're doing your thing, while you're cooking. You know, you're hanging out, you got some company over. I think this is one of the great records for that. And of course, if you're a musician, there's a lot of gold in here. Let's listen a little bit to Harold Vick right now, soprano. Yep. Yeah. If you actually want to see a video of Harold Vick playing live, there's not really much footage of him. He's in the Spike Lee movie, School Days. So check that movie out, you'll see him in there. Branford Marsalis is also in that one too. Yeah, soulful, funky, it still swings. All right. So that's the opening track. All right, so we're gonna get into some more about this record. Actually, I was doing a little deep dive on Duke and came across some interesting stuff. So you can find on YouTube footage from his funeral, August 7th, 1980. Let's go to a little clip from that.
August 17th, Duke Pearson would have been 48 years old. At age 5, he began playing piano, and you might say that's where his music roots began. In high school, he took up the trumpet and never put it down.
All right, so Duke Pearson started on trumpet.
And while working in a religious bookstore waiting for his union card, he met Donald Byrd. Later that year, he recorded his first...
Met the great Donald Byrd. You know, Donald Byrd is kind of at the center of so many beginnings of some of the greatest musicians in jazz history. As you hear here, he really got things going for Duke Pearson, but he also did the same thing for none other than Herbie Hancock. So Donald Byrd, you know, as we get into this channel, we're going to definitely get into a lot of Donald Byrd, extremely important. Let's hear from the man himself. Duke Pearson.
We're up on the 9th floor of the Liberty offices in New York City.
So this is an interview from 1970. He would go on, so 10 years later he passes away.
Another album called Sweet Honeybee. And Duke Pearson is a record producer now for Blue Note Records. And we'd just like to play some of the music that has been recorded by him on record and find out what it's like to be a producer for one of the best jazz labels in the country, if not the best.
Yeah, so at this time right here, he was producing records. So as you can see, he's sort of like a jack of all trades.
Depends on what you mean by playing. Music? I've been playing music one way or another since I was 5 years old.
Wow. And you started on what, piano?
I started on piano, but I took off to other instruments during school, and I just say during the years I've played other instruments that I've enjoyed very much.
Did you ever have any professional training, such as at the Berklee School of Music? Or?
No, never at any musical school. I went to liberal arts college in Atlanta, which was Clark College, and I had private instruction, so... And living in New York, I guess you might call that on-the-job training, you know, so that's been the extent of it.
Do you always play in New York City?
Yeah, I want to stop right there a little bit. So that's something, I talk about this a lot with my students. On-the-job training is the best training for really learning how to play jazz. And I always bring up the point that some of the greatest musicians that we listen to throughout the history of the music, you know, a lot of them did not go to college, all right? You know, they learned in church. And like Duke says here, he had a private teacher. Really that on-the-job training and getting to be in the presence of other great musicians is extremely important for really cultivating your style and your artistry. School is great too, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't all happen in school. And there's nothing more telling than the greatest musicians ever to learn this music, like Duke says, on the job. So let's hear him talk a little bit more.
Do you always play in New York City?
Well, lately, yes. I think the last time I was in the West was a couple of years ago when I went out to Los Angeles for a meeting. Donald Byrd and myself booked a group into Memory Lane, and we did a week there, and we enjoyed it very much. But I guess my playing is restricted to the New York area now by being a producer for the record company here, so it doesn't allow me any chance to travel now, but I will travel like in the immediate area. I'll go out on weekends, or maybe from time to time take a week off and go some distance if it's necessary.
You play with a big
That sounds
band
like my life
down
right
at
now.
the Village Vanguard on Monday nights. I've never heard that.
Go on the road here and there.
I think the big band is a very thrilling experience. Currently, I'm replacing Thad Jones there, who's in Europe with his big band, and I'm sure that the big band feeling now is the most exciting feeling that's going, you know, and I am enjoying it very much.
All right, I'm gonna stop right there a little bit. It's so crazy just how like history repeats itself. You know, as a jazz musician myself in my early years, I couldn't wait to get out on the road, and you know, like I did for many years with the Count Basie Orchestra, I was able to go to Japan, China, Australia, so many places all over Europe. And then you get to a point where you get a nice steady gig in New York City and you still go out on the road, but you know, New York is your home base. So that's just a little bit of an insight into the jazz musician's life. So this is an interview from 1970 and here we are in 2025 and you know, this same sort of thing is still very prevalent. Let's listen to more.
I am enjoying it very much.
More than with a small quintet, say, on some of your records.
Well, let's say the quintet on records is one thing, but the big band is more challenging. I think that it was forced upon me because somebody thought I was a leader, and I guess I'm enjoying standing there seeing if or not I am a leader. And I think I've proven it.
Why don't we play?
You know what?
From
Let's.
another?
Oh,
This
see,
is
they said
a
it.
brand new one.
They said it right here too.
Blue Note. And
Which
the
one they
album is
talking
called
about?
Now Hear This. What should we play from this album?
All right, we're gonna jump around a little bit. I
An
mean,
original
it's
composition called Minor
we gotta
League.
listen to this one. Minor League. All right, Duke Pearson's Minor League. We'll get back to Prairie Dog, but let's listen to this one real quick. All right, so there's a couple of versions. Grant Green recorded this with Duke Pearson, but let's listen, since he was talking about the big band recording, let's listen to this big band recording of Minor League. Kill him. Yeah. All right, let's see who's on this record. We got Jimmy Bossy, Randy Brecker, Burt Collins, Joe Shepley, and Marvin Stamm in the trumpet section. Trombones, Garnett Brown, Jimmy Cleveland, Benny Powell, Julian Priester, Kenny Rupp, the great Jerry Dodgen on the alto saxophone. Rest in peace to the great Jerry Dodgen. I had the honor and pleasure of working with him on a Broadway show called After Midnight and in many other situations with Evan Sherman's big band. He was a sweetheart. We got Al Gibbons on saxophone, the great Lou Tabakin, who's still with us, Frank Foster, Pepper Adams, ton of collaborations between Duke Pearson and Pepper Adams. We may go down that road. And Bob Cranshaw, once again, same bassist on Prairie Dog, and the same drummer, Mickey Roca. So what year is this? 1967. Yeah, killing. Duke Pearson big band. All right. All right, so we're gonna stop this track and get back on track with Prairie Dog. I want you all to check out this record. I want you all to make this a part of your life, a part of your daily experience, a part of helping you get to a place of relaxation or whatever a record does for you. And for all the jazz musicians out there, add this one to your mental index. But so I'm not gonna play all the tracks from this. Let's just jump into another one. What's my favorite one on this? Let's listen to Solon. Soulin'. This one swings real hard, real hard. Very reminiscent of Red Garland. Well, Ahmad Jamal via Red Garland. Those who know, know. We'll get into that, you know. Yeah, listen to this part right here. Yeah, so this is, for me, this is one of those songs we need to add into the modern jazz canon, songs that we play today. We play so much of the great American standard book, and rightfully so. You know, Irving Berlin, Cole Porter, Gershwin. Of course we should play this music, but we should also play Duke Pearson's music, one of the great composers, the great minds of jazz music. So we have to make sure that we play the music of the Black American composers too, as jazz musicians here in New York City and all around the world. So I'm making a call right now. Let's start playing this one at the session. I just did this session at Birds. Great little session at a new spot in New York City. So hopefully the next time I'm there, we'll play Soulin'. Claffy, you heard that? Let's learn this one. See, this is the kind of song you could play. You can do your thing, same way Harold's doing on it, and people would be dancing to this one. Just give them that little steady rhythm. It's playing the blues. Soul bebop. So we got to play that music as well. All right, so that's Soulin'. Make sure you go back, check it out yourself, so you can learn how to Soulin'. All right. So this is where I wanted to begin, To Be or Not to Bop, with someone who quietly shaped the sound of an entire era. If you haven't heard Prairie Dog, do yourself a favor, check this record out, okay? And as you listen, think about all the musicians Duke Pearson inspired and all the ones still carrying that torch today. Thank you so much for being here with me. If you like what you heard, if you like what you learned, if you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. If you want me to check out some other records, drop it in the comments. Thanks so much. We'll see you soon. To be or not to bop? That is the question.